Hello and welcome back to the Unscripted Dad Life, episode 10, fan appreciation. Love you guys. Woo. Oh, we didn't drum roll.
It's not necessary.
We don't want to do a drum roll for a fan? Oh, all right.
I'm just ready to do this.
Well, as normal, I am one of your three hosts, Kevin, joined again by John. Not going to say hi, Justin.
Hey, guys.
Saying hi. We're ready to go. You guys want to kick this one off? I'll go last this time.
Well, how's your weekend?
My weekend was good, actually. But I'll go last.
John, how's your weekend?
It was okay. I got the all clear to go swimming since I'm having complications with my operation.
How's that going overall? You feeling better?
Little by little. I got to take it slow. Shut up.
I thought about the rice position again. I'm sorry.
Little.
Bouncy.
Let's see here. I did find a new therapist, which I'm really excited about.
Nice.
One in my realm of finances. So we've had 2 sessions so far. So she's just kind of getting to know me and stuff like that. Yesterday I went to a soccer game, the league that I signed up for, where community athletes like me play alongside. They called hipsters hugely important people who have like intellectual disabilities and stuff like that. So that was really cool. I got to I wanted to go out there to show support since I hadn't been able to play, and I might not even be able to play before time is done, but it was really nice being out there. I did see one guy that seemed to be taking it too seriously. He was a community athlete, so he would be, somebody like me, and he was like running past everybody and kicking the ball, like dribbling around. I'm like, dude, like this is not that kind of league. Like this is not competitive. This isn't even a Sunday league. And I barely met my team that day, and he went to kick the ball. This guy, the guy that I'm talking shit about right now. He went to go.
What's his name?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't even know. Yeah, we don't either. Charlie. Everything.
He went to
Charlie.
He went to go kick the ball, I guess, to switch it, and he hit one of my teammates in the head. Yeah, and it was one of the hipster athletes, and like I stood up. It really pissed me off. It's like, dude, like what are you doing, man? Like you're making yourself look like an ass for one. Yeah. And, I barely met my team like 5 minutes prior to that, but I was like ready to go, like run out on the field.
How did everybody react? Like, including him. What did he do?
So that's the thing that kind of pissed me off. He just kind of like walked off, didn't go check on him or anything.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God. I called my wife. I was like, babe, I really wish I had because I showed up without my jersey because I was like, I don't want to get mistaken to try and play.
To go and play.
I was like, I really wish I would just to get in and shoulder check this motherfucker because he really deserved it. Like it was just so shitty. I even asked like some of the directors after. I was like, hey, what's the expectation of community athletes? And she's like, oh well, we just to support the rest of the team, the hipster athletes, and help them when they need it, and that's it. I was like, okay, because that's not what happened over here. Wow. So, but anyway, I'm going to go back again Saturday, and, I might kick the ball around, but it was really fun. I certainly left with my heart full after that game. It was just really nice. I enjoyed that.
I was really kind of hoping that story would end with like, so when he found me in the backseat of his car.
Sorry. Teeny-peeny syndrome. It's okay. That's the only reason.
Apparently,
yeah. Karma will catch up.
I got to keep track of all these vocabulary words. Teeny-peeny chickadees. This is
teeny-peeny and chickadees, man. That's how you cuss around kids. Teeny-peeny and chickadees.
Nah, I just cuss.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, but tonight, nobody cares about this but me.
I do.
And by the time this episode releases, it'll be way in history. But tonight, the United States plays Mexico in a game, soccer.
USA.
And
Spoiler.
So I am really looking forward to that. I'm super excited about that.
Who are you rooting for?
If you watched that game a month ago, don't spoil it for us today, because that's about how long this episode is going to take to come out.
No, but for real, who are you rooting for?
USA is my number 1.
Sweet.
But Mexico is my number 2.
Yeah, Mexico's probably going to win.
England is my number 3.
Cool.
I follow my 23andMe. What do you call it? DNA.
I got to go with my people. World Cup, I go with my people. Ireland.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ireland?
Yeah. I mean, we don't ever do anything, but it's my people.
No, but still cool. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then I cheer for whoever's winning. But because it's never actually, I don't know.
In hockey,
World Cup, man.
Oh, World Cup. Okay.
No, hockey. It's
I just know
Colorado and then USA.
Okay.
Even though,
every time I think of like the USA team of anything period, I always think of the Mighty Ducks immediately.
Really?
Yeah, they were in like the
Okay,
third one. They
so
were in the
you-
Olympics or something.
Man, no. You need to watch Miracle.
Oh yeah, that's the Soviet Union
88
versus
yeah.
USA.
The U.S. Olympic team when they took everybody out and won gold.
No, I saw that one. That was when Rocky.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. If you weren't alive 45 years ago.
I watched Goon recently. Have you seen that one? It's a hockey movie. Yeah, I watched. No, I think I watched the second one of that.
Yeah, no, that one's okay. It's more about a fighter guy, but no. Like real life stuff, Miracle's where it's at.
Okay, I gotta watch Miracle. I still haven't watched Rudy that yet either, though.
Rudy? What is
Yeah.
that?
The football. I didn't like it. It has Samwise Gamgee in it.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I like football, but I stopped when they brought politics in. Like, I'm just like the show. Like, we don't want to keep bringing politics in. It's just like, let's keep it entertaining.
It's not a good movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I know it's sacrilege to some people, but I
Terrible.
didn't enjoy it.
I can watch it.
Yeah. Blindside, I heard was good.
Yeah, see, the problem with Blindside is, and I can direct you to some YouTube links of what's wrong with Blindside.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Wow. All right. So anyway, how was your week, buddy?
It was fine. I don't really remember what all we did. I do. Sunday we went and saw the new Spider-Man movie, and it's amazing.
Oh my god, I want to see that so bad.
It's so good.
There's a new Spider-Man movie out.
Yeah, and then like in the last 10
I feel like
minutes
I'm shut in from the kids.
Oh yeah, it's a two-parter, so we got another one to look forward to in 2024.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, I kind of wish you wouldn't have said that.
It says on the title, Part 1.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
All right.
Hold on. What is it?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider. No, it's the Across the Spider.
Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
They're getting
So
real
it's
creative with the
Animated?
Yeah.
names.
Ooh.
It's really
good.
well.
All right,
I've only
cool.
seen the first one. I fell in love with it. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Have you seen the first one?
No.
It's on,
but I want to.
I think is it still on Netflix?
But you
Was
know
for a
what?
long
My
time.
wife and I do need a movie for this weekend, so that's it.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
And you probably watched that one with the boys too. I mean, it's
No, they have. If it's not a monster truck or very colorful, no.
no, it's very colorful.
Yeah, but are there monster
It's
trucks?
got cool music.
But are there cars?
It's
It
New
ain't
York.
gonna
Of
matter,
course,
no.
there's content.
Yeah, that ain't gonna matter. No.
So we saw a movie.
It has to be a talking car or a school bus. Otherwise, no. It's ew 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 and turning.
Ka-chow.
No, they don't like cars. The movie, they don't like that one yet. We've started watching that, and we've gotten 30 minutes into it. 5 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, keep us updated for next week.
My daughter was the same way with movies. Sometimes
Yeah.
she's just now getting into some stuff. We watched Dungeons and Dragons on the airplane, and she didn't have headphones, so she'd just look over every now and then, and she'd get real interested in it. But that's like the first time she had anything's not animated or a video game. So wait 10 years, 8 years, your boys will be into it too.
Cool.
That was your weekend? We took
Pretty much.
I don't remember when, if I talked about it last week or not, but we took our kids to the aquarium.
Yes.
Did we talk about that?
Uh-huh.
Then absolutely nothing else happened in the last week.
I kept my kids alive.
Yeah,
so-
they didn't go anywhere.
Are the weeks starting to just blend together now?
Dude, all the time. I mean, every day for us, because they're still growing and learning, so every day it's the new favorite day because of what they've done or what they did that day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all it is. So yeah, what's up?
Dude, okay. Sunday is Father's Day. Do you guys have any plans for Father's Day?
Yes. I am taking my wife's dad to a car show on Saturday in McKinney.
Oh, right on.
And then we're gonna go have something at lunch on Sunday.
Cool.
And then I don't know what else.
Well, hopefully you get like a card or something.
But I do know the sun will come up and go down. There will be oxygen in the air, and I will blink a couple of times.
Cool. Okay.
So that's my plan right now for Father's Day.
I plan to be spoiled relentlessly.
Yeah, because you're a material girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, my wife, she apparently got my quote unquote big gift months ago. So I don't know what to expect. She said it's nothing that I will expect. So kind of fun.
Did you tell her that you already had them clipped?
Surprise!
The big gift is new balls.
An extra one. Here you
They're
go.
cosmetic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You? What you got?
So we're going over to the in-laws on Saturday, and last weekend, that is the other thing we did. Last weekend we had my daughter's friend's parents come over for game night, and we picked the most boring game we could find. It was like an escape room in a box at home. And it was terrible. We had a horrible time, and we were like still playing at like 12:30. But anyway, before they showed up, my wife asked me to check her phone real quick to see if they had responded to a "when you guys are going to show up" thing. And I accidentally saw a message from my mother-in-law to my wife that said, "It is confirmed. It is confirmed for TMNT," which if y'all know,
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, there's
y'all
nothing
know
else.
I'm a huge fan of Ninja Turtles. like unabashedly, and this is fine because my wife will never hear this because she doesn't listen to the show.
We'll make sure she listens.
But if she does, I'll make sure to actually explain to her that I saw this. But my like curiosity's been going crazy because for one, I'm one of 3 dads that's going to attend Saturday. It's me, it's my brother-in-law, my daughter's uncle, and my father-in-law, my daughter's grandpa.
Wow.
So,
I didn't even get an invite, did you?
Yeah,
wow.
you can come too.
No, it's too late,
TNT's going to be there.
No, dude, no. I'm so hurt right now. I'm going to cry.
So I can't figure out what they would do that needed confirmation.
Oh my God. I hope that they hired somebody.
Yeah, okay, my brain is going here. Which means there's 4 grown men
Yes.
and potentially a grown woman and a large rat
Oh my God.
that are going to be
I
at my...
really want this to happen now.
So I'm going to be like, I'm into it, but I'm not this into it. This is weird. And then meanwhile, my brother-in-law and my father-in-law going, what the hell, dude?
For your sake, I hope it doesn't happen. For my sake, I really fucking hope it does.
Yeah, if it does, I will take video and we will post that if we can get 100 likes on.
Hey, we're still working on the 50 for John first.
Yeah,
So let's get that.
I can't
But,
figure out what this is
man,
going to be, but yeah,
I
so
can't wait till Monday.
this could be a like a grown man acting like a child killer. I might clear off my desk toys and just get back to it as a grown up because I don't know what it's going to be.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's all we've got planned. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, I can talk my wife into going to see Guardians of the Galaxy on. So.
Costumes. God, I hope it's grown up in a Ninja
Hey,
Turtle
if
costume.
I'm lucky, it's just all of them dressed up as Ninja Turtles, and I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
that would be good too. That'd be really good.
I have a hockey mask if you want to be Casey.
Oh, I've got that. I did that
I've also
a couple
got the
years ago
sticks,
for
too.
Halloween. The sticks?
Yeah, the hockey sticks.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just if you want them.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I charge $50 by the second, so that's fine.
I'm not paying that.
Unless you give them back with blood on them, and then, hey, whatever happened.
Vigilante
It's
gotta
fine.
do what
Yeah,
a
you-
vigilante
dude,
gotta do.
Well, at that
You
point,
do.
it's evidence.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
All right.
All right. What about you?
I have no idea what's going on other
He's
than
gonna breathe and
we're-
blink.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
breathe
yeah,
and blink.
that's right.
We're gonna go to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
car show, and that's pretty much it for right now that I know of. I'm sure there's more going on, but
Where's the car
yeah,
show?
it's up in McKinney if you guys want to go.
Where-
If you like cars,
I'm busy.
old cars,
I've got grown men showing up in costume.
bring them,
Yeah.
bring them, man. No, it's somewhere in McKinney. I don't know where.
Okay, I was just gonna make a joke.
Over by a college somewhere, I think maybe.
Yeah, you're probably definitely gonna hang out at the Hooters parking lot with your kids.
No, they're not going. It's just
okay.
my wife's dad and myself.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we like looking at old classic cars. So that's what we're gonna go do.
Cool.
Yeah, enjoy the day.
That sounds
I will be wearing our T-shirt to promote the show.
Nice.
Be prepared for that. So I might even take pictures and put them up.
Cool.
With nice old cars and me. Did you guys also notice? I don't know if you did, but my wife noticed. I'm the only one out of the 3 of us whose photo is reversed.
Yeah, no,
you guys,
I noticed immediately.
You guys did it correctly. I'm going the ambulance route in the rearview mirror. So it looks really cool if you're looking at me in your rearview mirror. So that's what I expect to see everybody doing is.
What happened? Is that just how your phone takes
Look,
pictures? Or?
let's not talk about what happened. The fact is there's a picture of us with shirts and we're epic.
Well, I know Justin and I use iPhone.
Yeah.
All right, look.
Oh.
So
Mine was, he also didn't take his own. So.
I don't want to be an Apple iPhone fanatic. So he is where it's at.
It's an Android.
Android shit.
Yeah. You want to try it again?
It's the same thing, right? No? Or it used to be.
who cares?
Sorry,
let's get
go.
on.
Okay,
Yeah.
When your iPhone 15 catches up to where my Android is 10 years ago, we'll be good.
All right.
So anyway, let's get into this. This is fan appreciation. So we're going to start this off a little bit different.
Got a little tense in episode 10.
Yeah. What, are they going to kill each other in episode 11? Come back and find out. So let me pull this up. This is actually pretty epic. So I did some numbers. We've actually been out for a month, published shows. So there's a couple of things that we did together as a group, but then most of this is what our fans and our listeners have done. So I thought that'd be a great way to kick off the show.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is normally we do an envelope. We're not going to do that today because it's just going to be questions from the fans, from the super fans, from the people who are listening. That's all we're going to do. We want to get everybody involved. So what we did in our first month is we launched on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We had a few hurdles in the first week. We are now on all major podcast platforms and published and live. You can listen to us anywhere.
Professional.
We launched our only website. So if anybody wants to go check us out, see any links that we have, unscripteddadlife.com, go check us out. We also published 7 of our shows, and this is our 10th one. So we're doing really well. Now, here's what our fans did and our listeners. They've downloaded our show 208 times.
Nice.
We picked up 29 fans on Spotify. We broke international borders from our fans. So we've reached the UK, Germany, my people up in Ireland, and India. We have a 60-40 split of female to male listeners. So hello, mothers. Thank you for listening.
And thank you to the fathers out there.
And the fathers, too. Yeah.
But the majority of things go to the...
Yeah, 60% of our thanks. So the thank goes to the mothers and the ks goes to the dad. So thank you. Get it? Because it's a 64.
50-50.
Yeah. Bad joke. All right. We picked up 66 followers on Facebook, mostly because we're trying... Mostly? Is that English? I don't even know.
No, I'm like
most of them from trying to get John's photo, because a lot of us want to see that. We're almost there.
Wait. Which one?
The listener challenge to get to 50?
No, which photo?
The beard.
The tiger
Not the
beard.
one above the
mohawk.
fireplace.
No.
No.
I don't even know where that is.
I don't think
That's
anybody.
150 likes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's for sale for $1 million in a museum somewhere.
I'm not sure I could recreate it. My wife...
Actually, I think
like that.
isn't that like the main focus of the next Indiana Jones movie? The picture of you on the mantle?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find that ancient relic?
Any of the new ones.
Neither have I.
Who's in? Go ahead.
Oh my god. We've got 44 followers on Instagram, so thank you to those.
Nice.
We do have a Twitter account. It's there.
I stay off Twitter for my own mental health.
Yeah,
so-
me too.
Yeah.
But we do have one. We did get, I already mentioned this, but we had 40 out of our 50 for our fan challenge. So we only did 10 more reactions. We get to see the photo.
Nice.
You get to see the photo. I can't wait. We also had 108 people visit our website. Ooh, oh, somebody's in trouble. We've gotten some money. We've put it into improving our show. As everybody can tell from the first 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it gets better every show. Minus the first 4, but you guys can tell that we've actually started putting more money into it. We did get our first 3 reviews of Apple Podcast. So all of those came in with a 5 out of 5 star rating.
Thank you so much.
So we do love all of you. And 2 of our fans became super fan supporters on Patreon.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
So we really appreciate all of that. If you guys want to check us out, see what Patreon's about, again, unscripteddadlife.com. That's where we're at.
And if you're listening, check under your seats. Everybody gets
A chair?
I don't have anything, sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say check under your seats to find a
Let's fan
chair.
appreciations. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, you get a chair, you get a chair, everybody gets a chair.
That's the one.
I like it. Let's do that next time. And just so you guys know, we do have some things upcoming that we're working on. We're working on launching YouTube for audio only for now until we start to get a little bit more well known. Then we'll start looking into video. We are going to continue to improve the sound quality. We've decided on doing a fan appreciation episode every 10. So every 10 episodes, what does that mean? We're basically going to leave it over to you guys. We're going to answer as many questions as we possibly can. If you're a super fan, you're guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but you will be in the show. Since we only have 2, we will guarantee you that you're in the show, but as more and more come in, we'll get through super fans only and go from there. So that's just one of the perks. And my phone locked, so I got to pull this back up. Hold on. This is so unprofessional. Why would you guys let me do this on my phone?
You've been doing this for months now.
Dude, it has been. We're going to continue to bring you epic, entertaining content. Yeah. Just like how I did that for dramatic effect.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Didn't even use a voiceover for that. And we're going to continue to go wherever our fan support takes us. So whatever you guys come up with, we're going to go that route. We have no idea what we're doing every show. I think that's the fun of it. Not only am I getting to meet you guys and learn about you guys, but our fans really lead every show. With our envelope of doom, all of those questions come from our fans and our listeners.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So if you guys want, we can get this thing kicked off, and let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
We're gonna
about
get
this
through
one.
as many questions as we possibly can.
Are we
However,
doing like lightning round? Like,
well, we're gonna see because
3,
we
2, 1,
like
go.
to talk, and who knows. So we're gonna do as many as we can. If you did send us a question that didn't get answered, don't worry. We're gonna keep it. We're not getting rid of it. We want to get through everything. So the first thing is first. You guys have to decide in a battle of death who gets to pick first for the superfan. So you guys have
I'll do
your
it. That's
death
fine.
to the your duel to the death. I'm gonna sit here and watch.
Literally, we're just okay with me going.
yeah, wait, what?
It's fine.
Oh, all right. So you don't want to fight it out?
Nope.
No.
Oh, all right.
We're
so
friends. Kevin used to have friends, but
hey, I'm bringing in the drama. People are at the edge of the seat, like, yeah, they're gonna fight, and you let them down.
he said specifically no photos.
No, this isn't a photo. This is questions.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, John, you want to start it off?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
This is going to be from our superfan Krista over in
Krista.
Gainesville. Pick number 1 or 2.
Oh.
I can't do that.
Wait,
That'll get it. So pick number 1 or number 2. This is our first question. Here we go.
Number 1, I guess.
Number 1.
oh, she has 2 questions.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
You have a harder choice to make.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. First question of the show. If you could hang out with any cartoon character, Who would you choose and why? Again, from Krista, our super fan up in Gainesville. John, you picked it up. Let's let you get going. You started off.
What was that? What was the cartoon's name in the Animaniacs? He lived in his own little loony world.
Go Dodo.
Huh?
Go Dodo. Dodo.
Yeah, is that him?
Yeah, with the little green hair.
I thought, isn't that Mojo
Umbrella
Jojo from Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girls?
yeah. I really liked him in the Animaniacs, and he just seemed like he had a whole bunch of fun. So I'm gonna go with that. He has his own little world that was outside of like the Animaniacs universe, and so solitude is very important to me.
Nice.
Oh, okay, you brought it around because I'm hearing you say this, and I'm like, I know your personality. You get sick of his shit real quick. Yeah, that's great, Go-Go.
So what is it? Go Dodo?
Go Dodo. I don't know why I can't say it right.
Go Dodo.
All right. Go Dodo. That's who I'm going with.
All right.
All right. On the spot?
Do you want to go last? I'll go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
For me, it was like right away easy because I'm a nerd. But Gambit from the X-Men.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, come on. How could you not?
Well, if you're a human, then your life is always in danger.
Yeah, but dude, it's Gambit, so it doesn't matter.
The X-Men love the humans.
Yeah.
No. I'm not saying that the X-Men don't love the humans.
The humans.
I'm saying
dude,
that
Can you not?
Gambit and the
Yeah, but-
X-Men are consistently attacked,
That's okay though.
and you don't have any superpowers. So you're just like
Oh, yeah.
Kevin hanging out where you shouldn't be.
Gambit.
And you know what? It happens.
Would you call him Gambit to his face, or would you call him Remy?
It'd be Remy because we'd be tight.
Right on.
Yeah.
Gambit falls into one of those categories for me where you put yourself in that position. I'm like, I'm not as cool as him. He talks shit to me. He called me like twerp or something.
And
I
that's
don't know
the
how to
best
play
part.
poker.
Dude, think about how much more epic my
can barely
conversations
shuffle a
would
deck.
be after a day with Gambit. I'd come back and be like dissing you guys so hard.
I know you. Yeah,
That'd be great.
could see
But
that.
at the end of the day, you'd still just be Kevin.
Kevin just being like, no. Now he's.
But I'd
Kevin
pick up
who
that.
hangs out with
I'd pick up
Remy.
that Cajun accent, like back in my day when I hung out with my boy Remy.
Yeah, and me and John be like,
Yeah.
that's a bullshit Cajun accent.
We'll be
here.
yeah, exactly. We'll be
back the
sitting
fuck
out on
off.
the patio with our little war helmets and our little rocking chairs, like back in my day. Oh wait, that's tomorrow. Never mind. All right, now we're putting you on the spot. What do you
All
got?
right, what do you got?
An easy answer. I'd hang out with the Ninja Turtles. They're cool.
No, one character, not
just
a group.
And then Mikey.
Don't cheat.
Mikey's the fun one. He's the one that we're gonna. I've never
Okay,
done coke
but
before,
real
but if I'm gonna, it's gonna be Michelangelo.
And you're talking about me getting attacked. This dude's gonna be a Ninja Turtle.
And
Always getting attacked by the foot and those little
Being Raphael.
robot mouse mites things and
Yeah.
Shredder. Yeah, come on now.
yeah,
Come on.
and let's put it in perspective. Like seriously, you see a giant turtle wearing an orange bandana.
Well, I'm aware of them. Like this isn't like, oh shit, is that a turtle?
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll give you
yeah.
that. Yeah, the question
Now-
was who would you hang out with?
It's
Okay, I
where
get
we
it.
hang out because
We'll be
I
in
don't
the
want to
sewer.
go to
We'll be in
his
the sewer.
house.
Yeah,
I don't want to hang
pizza.
out at his house. We'll go somewhere else. But
Because he doesn't want to be seen by people. Remember, it's the whole point of the ninja.
it's
So technically, you'd be out in public and you'd be the only one seen.
so we go to a
Like I'm
speakeasy.
hanging out with
That's
my
the
buddy
point of a
Mikey, and people are like,
speakeasy.
"Wow, that guy is seeing things."
Yeah. No, I like this.
Yeah, and you wanted to give me shit.
So,
Final answer.
but okay, hold on. Follow up. Why Mikey?
because he's the party dude.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Personality wise, we're gonna break it down.
You're more Raph than Mikey.
What, angry for no reason or what?
Well, I mean, I didn't say it.
I don't
but
see him
that's-
as. I don't see him as Raph.
Yeah, see, I think
Yeah.
I'd be annoyed by Raph because he's the angry guy.
He's so
He wants to be
broody.
tough, and I don't like
Yeah.
tough guys
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
Leo's a Boy Scout, and I don't want to hang out with a Boy Scout for longer than I have to. Sorry to my brother-in-law. And
Charlie.
fuck you, Charlie. and Donnie's just actually, you know what? No, I take it back. I want to hang out with the two of them. I'll hang out with Mikey, and I'll ask him to bring Donnie along because he's a nerd and I like nerds.
Yeah, I think Donnie would be fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you actually spending all of your time with Splinter.
Why? Because I like tea.
No, just so you can pet him.
All right.
All right, good question.
All right.
Thank
Kevin
you.
knows how much
Next
I love
question.
petting
Let's.
rats.
Yeah. I mean, All right. Next question.
Thank
Here we
you,
go.
Krista.
Thank you, Krista. Superfan number 1. So superfan number 2. This is going to be from Pat from Aurora. You've got to pick between 1 and 3. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Do you think your child is spoiled? If so, how do you spoil them? From Pat from Aurora. Superfan number 2.
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, and you get to go first.
Well,
Thank God it wasn't me.
The question of spoiling our kid has come up in the past. I've made jokes about my daughter being spoiled, and my wife would be like, "No, you should knock that shit off. We don't spoil our kid by different generation standards." I think all our kids are, to be honest. Like she gets what she wants, but that's not much, really. My daughter doesn't want a whole lot of stuff. Like, we set a lot of stuff in place, like the video games and movies. Like, she's got access to a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have had as a kid, but she's never acted in a way where I had to take any of that away. And we don't buy her new stuff all the time. Now, birthdays and Christmas, we go nuts, but I don't think like, is spoiled, define it for me. Is spoiled getting a bunch of stuff, or is it like the end result of a kid that got a bunch of stuff and acts like an asshole? Is that spoiled?
You pick. It wasn't defined in the question, so whatever your interpretation is.
By answer B, no, she's not spoiled. She's not spoiled, and she's a great kid. She doesn't get stuff that she doesn't deserve, I don't think. Mm-hmm. By getting a bunch of stuff, might be a little spoiled. She got a lot of stuff. I didn't get it, but I was one of 4 kids, so it was hard to judge for my own. What do you think as far as what's spoiled? A or B?
Yeah, he's got his own kids to answer for.
No, I know, but we got to define this. So we're going to answer.
Oh no,
properly.
man! However you interpret it.
Okay.
That's the beauty of the question.
I think he's got an answer.
Oh, I know he does.
Ditto.
No,
I'm just kidding.
All right, next show.
No, I agree with a lot of your points, and I think sometimes I struggle with it because I've kind of got a chip on my shoulder because I grew up pretty poor. Like, I slept on an army cot in the living room for like a long time because we didn't have like a proper place to live and proper beds and stuff like that. And so I think about those things. So it's like very important for me, for my kids to have their own rooms. And I want to give them experiences that I never got to have, by either because we didn't have money or my parents just didn't want to do that. And so like they've been to more sports games than, I ever could have dreamed of in my youth. And same thing with the electronics. Now I will say times have changed, back when I was a kid, we had like a computer room. Did you have a
family
computer room?
room?
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
And so, that was a little more expensive then. It was just, and you had maybe 2 TVs. And
Damn, you rich.
yeah, if you had 2
A
TVs,
TV,
yeah.
yeah.
To put in perspective, we had like Nintendo 64, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Well, like at home, we're pretty plugged in. And so we've got like 2 Xboxes. Each of the kids have a Switch and, all the electronics they could dream of. And so I struggle with that. Like, am I spoiling them? But to your point, they don't act spoiled. They're grateful for what they have. Mm-hmm. And I will take it away if they, for punishment for whatever, but they don't, they don't come up and be like, oh, why did you get me the Xbox S? I wanted the Xbox X.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I feel like that's another level of spoiled brat, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I will say I spoil them in the most positive way that I can.
With love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Your kids spoiled yet?
Oh, dude, my kids are so spoiled. And it's my fault.
Well, okay, then how do you define
it's
it?
not really... Okay, I'm more spoiling myself through them. So I'm seeing, like, I'll see a cool Hot Wheels. I'm like, dude, that'd be so fun to play with the kids. So I'll
did a
buy
lot of
it.
that.
Or I'm like, man, or I'll go and see some Lego or something. Like, kids are going to have fun with this in 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, I still pick something up for them. And it's my own fault. But that's just because I know I'm going to have fun playing with them. So in a way, I'm spoiling myself for, the memories I'm going to make with them. But yeah, we've got so many toys that we need to start boxing up, and because there's just too many. So they're going to have, they don't know what to play with, or they start to get cranky because they can't figure it out. Mm-hmm. They want the same thing. So we have 2 of everything.
Yeah.
So in that way, yes, my kids are spoiled, but they spoil me because I love being around them all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, it's yes, but it's my own fault.
I rarely have any need to call out to our listener or whatever, but I think this is a good opportunity for, like, if they can comment on the thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you guys have your own answers, we want to hear them.
Well, specifically,
Always send them out.
how do you, or I know a lot of our listeners are moms, how do you or your husband live vicariously through your kids? Because as soon as you said that, like, that sparked something in me. I was like, oh yeah, I remember trying to show my daughter like certain cartoons or certain things. I'm like, that's why I got a huge toy collection right now. And it's because it started as one thing and ended up with another.
If you watch the 4 of us, you'll know, like, for me, it's all through toys. And then you have my wife who's like, let's do colors, because then they can learn how to do coloring in the lines, or they get to pick colors and see pictures. I'm like, no, let's get this cool Hot Wheel, or no, let's get this cool action figure dinosaur. Like, so yeah, definitely spoiled. My wife gets them stuff to help them learn and everything else. And I'm like, no, they don't need that crap. They'll learn it later. Let's just play. So yeah, my kids are spoiled because of me.
Have you ever had
100%.
a time where your wife tried to talk you out of something and you were still like, no, they're gonna love it, but it's something that you want?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You?
There was one. Oh, I actually have a funny story.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head.
All right.
So, when you said that, so we took the boys to the big box store, and I've got them both in the cart, and we're pushing them around. They were maybe a year and a half, so about a year ago. And I'm pushing them in the cart, and they really loved Mickey Mouse back then. And I make a mistake of turning the corner with them in the cart, and they're like, the oldest grabs this book and just like pulls it into the cart. I mean, he's a kid; he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it was a Mickey Mouse book, and I'm like, cool, and I just left it.
Well,
And I was
there
like,
you go.
look at what our kid did, and I was
Yes, we're
bragging
getting
about
that.
it. But we still read it to this day.
Aw,
So
that's
I
cool.
to that, yes, I spoiled them because I could have put it back.
Oh, easily.
I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, you know what? Yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's read.
Right on.
So there we go. So next question.
Nice. Thank you, Pat.
Let's do it. We're
Yeah,
gonna
thank you.
rapid fire this. Thank
Yes,
you, Pat
let's do
and
another.
Krista, our two super fans. If you guys want to be,
Thank you so much for supporting us.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for supporting us.
If we have time later, I have some other points on the last question that I thought of before. But go
Do
ahead,
it.
go ahead.
Do it.
Well, no,
Do it.
I was as you were talking, I was thinking of how I consider like people in positions of authority and how their kids are raised, and
Oh yeah.
that
That
I
kind
think
of
about that a
spoiled.
lot.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, I don't mean to even crap on them. I just mean to say
will.
like those people are gonna probably be pretty successful. Should I spoil my kid just based on the people I know in authority that clearly have been spoiled?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Something I was thinking about the other day. Sorry.
No, it's all good. So that's all for the super fans for this show. Obviously, as we get more super fans, we'll get more and more and more, and we'll start doing only super fans if we have too many. But for now, we're going to go into our Facebook fans and everybody else. So we've got the Cup of Truth. I'm going to call it the Cup of Truth.
I like the cup of truth better
cup of
than
truth.
the envelope of doom.
The envelope of doom and the Cup of Truth. So here we go. We've just got a whole bunch of questions that you guys sent in. They're in here in fold pieces of paper. We don't know what's in here. Well, kind of. Cut them up. Oh, I guess we're going with that one because it fell out. All right, here we go. So I'll read this one off first. Let's see what we got. This one is sent in by Anonymous. So thank you, Anonymous. We
Thanks,
love
Anonymous.
it. Here we go. What boundaries do you have for your kids? So I guess I got to start this one off because I read it.
Just in general?
None right now. They are still trying to push and see how far they can get with us. And since they're 2.5, I'm just like, yeah, sure, man. But they are starting to get to the point where they're having those temper tantrums. So it's like, okay, you go do your temper tantrum. We're going to go over here. And when you're done, you come join us. And then 2 minutes later, they come over and they join us and they're all fine. So we're still learning the boundaries of don't do this, don't do that. We're still fighting the don't bite, don't hit. They are starting to get better at that. So actually putting them in timeout has helped. And that's our boundary. I think they're too young to really have too many boundaries because they're still figuring out how to open a door and
Doors is what came to mind for your age kids. That's the boundaries that came straight to my mind.
Yeah, if we talk about those kind of boundaries, then when we're cooking in the kitchen, they're not allowed in there because the oven is on, stove is on. Don't want them anywhere in the kitchen. But other than that, I mean, if they want to go outside, depending on the time, we'll let them go outside. They love the backyard, which is great. And yeah, that's really all we have. We're still setting boundaries up like, no, don't watch TV. Let's play with something. Let's color with something. Let's be creative. And that's really it. But again, that's not really a boundary. That's just trying to get them to learn how to have life outside of that. So,
Yeah.
You guys decide who gets to. I'm telling you, duel to the death.
Boundaries.
Go. Oh,
Man,
yes, you already won that one.
That's such a wide question.
Yeah, I know.
is, yeah.
It's awesome.
Like,
So,
I feel like I
self-interpretation.
don't, like, we obviously have boundaries, but I'm trying to think of, like, specific ones. And
Yeah.
they don't really test a whole lot anymore right now. You know what I'm saying?
Did they when they were younger though?
Right, yeah.
Go back that far when they were actually and you had to put boundaries up.
Two things come to mind for me that I wonder if they're like. Sometimes I wonder if I'm overbearing as a dad for her age.
Yes.
Physically leaving the house, if we're both like if I'm doing something on the front yard and she's out with us, and she sees some dudes down the street playing basketball or something, so I'm gonna go down there, hang out with them. That's fine as long as I can see her. I've got no issues at all. But I know that there's kids her age, friends of hers from class that just hop on their bike and go ride around to any house they want in the neighborhood. Same as me as when I was a kid.
Sorry, I said, didn't we do that as a kid?
Yeah. That conversation has been beat to death. Like we
on
all
when it's
know
dark.
that today we either think today is different than it was before.
Oh, definitely.
Well, I don't know. Definitely. Like I've heard stories where it's not so much different today as it is just our attitudes about things are different, and we.
And the mass access to information of it.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like that's its whole thing about boundaries. Like my daughter's not allowed to take any friend requests from video games and stuff like that from anybody that she doesn't know for sure. And, and even then, if she gets a request from somebody, she's got to bring it to me so we can kind of talk about it.
Yeah, I will say we do the same thing with the kids. We don't want them communicating with strangers online.
Yeah.
And,
So yours are more safety boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say this is so broad. There's like,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
like the getting out of the house is one thing. The internet is a whole different thing now. And then,
Oh, it's a monster out there.
and then boundaries as far as, I don't know how to categorize it, but she calls me butt face.
I can see that.
There's a boundary set up with me and my parents as a kid. If I'd ever called my dad a butt face, joking or not, I'd have been sent to my room. Like I'd have been in a lot of trouble. And I just kind of go, don't call me butt face, and we move on.
Yeah.
But I don't think of it as any kind of like, well, she's going to have a problem, treating anybody with respect. Nobody tells me, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in any of that shit. I call her butt face back, and we have fun. That's a boundary that is different with our family than it was with me and my parents.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's where I'm at.
Mine's
you?
about the
What about
same.
you,
Yeah, mainly like the internet and chatting online, like playing video games. If they, my oldest is really good. Like if he hears or sees anything in the chat that is even remotely questionable, he'll just jump out and come tell me, which I think is cool. Don't look at me like that.
Well, no, I was thinking you told us a story recently about your middle kid and then the messages that he was getting.
Yeah, the messages.
Is there any more story to that? Or?
No. They those messages have passed.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully.
Oh, good.
So no more of those.
But we didn't set up any boundaries after that.
No, we did. We set up boundaries. We did tell him like, hey, if you get any more, text messages or anything like this where people are asking for like your picture or like where you live and stuff like that, do not answer them. You come tell us immediately.
Or if you do answer, it'll be really clever.
Yeah. Nope. So
again, safety boundaries. Again.
yeah, safety boundaries. I'd
Nice.
say for today, and
Okay.
then for the little one, the 1-year-old, it's like minimizing screen time.
Yeah.
And she likes to put stuff in her mouth. So
Oh,
we have
normal.
to-
Yeah.
So we try and curb that. But
We're missing a tire.
sorry.
Yeah, you just talked about how your daughter put something in her mouth, and I was picking up the boys' toys this morning. Boys' toys. And I noticed one of their fire trucks is missing the rubber off the tire. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's in a stomach somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
If it's
they
already
ate it.
been recycled or if it's on the floor somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to take over.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm so sorry.
So I would say it's mainly safety boundaries. With the 1-year-old, that's just kind of coming again after the first two. So right now with the older two, it's just we take it as we see it, and that's when we set the boundary.
Interesting. Okay.
I fully thought you were making a joke about his daughter eating tires because
Why?
he's talking about putting stuff in his mouth or her mouth. Anyway,
I'm missing the joke.
no, you.
It sounded like you were insinuating that my daughter ate your boy's tire off the Hot Wheel.
That would have
Yes.
been epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have loved. That means we needed to get your daughter to the X-Men school. Because you guys are kind of far away for her to eat a tire that far.
No. This is
All right.
an HBO show.
Here we go.
Over
Let's
here.
try to get through at least two more.
Okay.
All right, you guys pick
2 more.
Yeah, that way we get 2 questions each. We've already been going for almost an hour, man.
Each right on. No, we haven't.
I'm gonna reach for the
Oh
bottom.
my god,
here.
the time flies when you're having fun, guys.
Yeah, get deep in there. There's a couple I'm excited for, so I really hope we get a couple of these. All right. Which one are you grabbing? That one?
This one right here. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a good one. This comes from Sue in the Denver area.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. When the wife leaves you at home with the kids, do you consider yourself to be babysitting?
I saw this one.
Yeah,
I
this
love
one came in from Facebook, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So thank you, Sue, from Denver area on Facebook. John, since you read it, you get to start, and then Justin and I are going to fist fight over here for a second.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say
Rock'em sock'em. That's what we need to do. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, are we gonna get through this? So again, when the wife leaves you at home with the kids, do you consider yourself to be babysitting? I would say no, and it is insulting to be out in public and hearing people say, "Oh, you're babysitting today."
Absolutely
like, no,
agree.
I'm being a father. I'm just continuing being a father out in public. Now, I understand that there are some dads who do consider like, "Oh, I gotta babysit the kids today." Like, no, dipshit, you're a father. Like, that is just what you do.
What do you call it every time that you have to watch your boy?
Daddy daycare.
Daddy daycare. But
We were
hold on,
talking
I'm
to
gonna
Kevin,
tell
by the
you
way.
why I get into that, because I actually have Yeah. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, I
You're
didn't mean
next.
to cut you off. Yeah.
No. I would just say a firm no. I do not consider it babysitting.
Absolutely agree with that. Like, this is one of those things where I've had the women in my life hear that and jump in real quick and be like, no, you were a father. Like, not, I don't know. Maybe I just heard ladies on TV. I don't know. But immediately I was like, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. But I can tell by your attitude, you're not going to believe me when I say that.
Yeah. Actually, it was really nice. I really hope that your, I
You
guess
think we'd have to...
conviction of that answer comes through. Like, you were dead.
I feel pretty strong.
Yeah,
Like, my wife actually got me a shirt that says "I'm a father, not a babysitter,"
Yeah.
or something to that degree.
Yeah. I like
yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. Like, I don't know. I think there's weird attitudes about being a dad that just feels so old and silly and weird, but at the same time, so like beating your chest and just fully believing that kind of shit. Like, no, the woman's job is to be a mother and take care of the kids. And when the dad gets home from work, he da da da. That's just fucking dumb. Like, no, you're part of it too. Like, I've met.
It's a partnership.
You've
100%.
you've mentioned certain things where you get nauseous about changing diapers and cleaning
Oh,
up
dude.
stuff.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I never had any kind of like I never had any kind of like about it the way that I do when I'm cleaning out the litter box. To me, that's a whole different thing. But my kid, I'm just like, this is just a thing that needs to be done, and my daughter's been, or my wife's been working all day. I'm gonna take care
Fair
of it.
enough, but vomit's a whole other.
Okay, all right, fine. But and I didn't mean to put the spotlight on you, but
No, it's fine. Just, okay. Anyway. Yeah.
vomit.
No, stop. Shut up. So
Sorry.
I think honestly, so I definitely 100% agree with you guys. No, I love being a dad. It's not babysitting to me, but I look at it different because it's like, all right, mom's out of the way. Like, she's not going
time to have fun.
she's not going to tell me, no, don't do that with the kids. We're going to do it.
Gotcha.
No. However, as you guys were answering this, I thought back to episode 4. And in that perspective, yes, because I would love to get a tip when my wife comes home. Would you tip a babysitter?
Yes, no, yeah. there you
That
go.
I'm telling you. So in that aspect, yes, because we could always use, a little bit
A
extra.
little extra money.
Yeah, you're not going to complain, but no, it is not babysitting. You're a freaking dad. That's your
So
dad.
act like one.
Yeah, that's your duty.
So to any dads listening that
And
don't understand,
honestly, if you're, one of those single moms, like, I do feel for you because you're being mom and dad. So mad props to you. It's mad props to single dads. Full custody, like, it's tough being mom and dad. But no, it is not babysitting. That's your freaking job. So
high five
Perfect.
to everybody.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, the
Boom.
first time we actually all three agree on something.
All right.
So, all right, let's do this. Did you just go?
Or did you? We get
No,
to
that
you?
was John.
Yeah, John.
No,
got
here,
one.
let's go. Go ahead, man. The cup of truth. Get in there. Get in
I'm
there.
dig into this one right here.
That's not digging. That's not right on, like, laying on top. Whoa.
No, skip that one.
Okay,
this
we're
one.
gonna.
All right, here we
Am
go.
I mixing the ones that have been answered? Sorry.
No, well, now
No,
you
those
are.
are out
No,
right
that's over here.
Is this your handwriting?
Oh, you probably can't read that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. Why are he's got a mic? Why are you holding your mic? I don't know.
For our listeners, Justin just tried to hand me his mic while I have my own. All right.
Surround sound.
So I write in cursive, and it's kind
Beautiful
of it's
handwriting.
difficult to
It
read.
just
It's
can't read it
amazing
for
handwriting.
shit.
All right. So this comes from Ashley in the DFW area.
Hi, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
When dads are sick, why is a cold the same as being on hospice?
All right, so
there's a
I
little
can't answer.
snark
No, hold on.
behind that.
You gotta answer first, Justin, because technically that's your question. Do you want to?
yeah.
Do you want to reread
Technically,
that?
this is your question.
No, I got wired. It's an age-old trope of men being big old babies. I don't think I am though. I don't, and I don't. I can't answer for why other men are.
You're the narrator here, though, so we can only take your word for it.
I'm not, Ashley. Sorry. No, I when I'm sick, I feel like between me and my wife, as I'm saying this, I'm imagining my wife going, bullshit. You're like such a baby. But no, like the last 2 times I remember being sick, I had COVID, and I sat in the front room quarantined and watched so many movies. Like, it was heaven. It was so good to just watch movies that nobody else wants to watch in the house and playing games that nobody wants to hear or see. I wrote 4 songs first time I got COVID. It was great. So
you weren't, but to put in perspective, you weren't like down bad with COVID.
day 1 I was.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. No, I mean, I felt pretty shitty all the 3 days. I felt really shitty, and then I quarantined the whole rest of the time. No, I don't think I act like a baby.
Okay.
Sorry, Ashley.
Okay. Yeah, but why do you? But that wasn't the question.
Oh, why do we act
Why
like
do we
babies?
act like babies?
Why?
when-
Yeah. When dads are sick. So this wasn't for you specifically, but when dads are sick.
When dads are sick.
See, when
Hey, you chew on that.
I think, no, I got an answer.
Okay.
here we go.
I think it's the same dads that think they're babysitting when it's just them and the kids.
You know what? There's probably there might be some truth to that.
Enemy of the pod.
Yep.
Dads that think they're babysitting.
All right.
Well,
So
there goes the half of our listeners.
So there was one time I was
band
not
camp?
feeling well, and my wife was giving me, you got the dad cold treatment.
That's a
going
thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
Are
prejudice.
you not familiar with this?
No, because he doesn't act like a baby. He
Okay,
doesn't
so
know.
so it's the general idea is that when dads get sick, they have the quote unquote dad cold.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
like Ashley says here, like you're basically on hospice. Like
Like, if
you're
you-
helpless,
Yeah.
you can't do anything for
You
yourself.
lift a finger and your life is over.
Right.
Yeah.
That is the dad cold.
And
Okay.
I've had that.
Have you had the dad cold in the last 2 weeks?
So shut up.
No, he just had the rice, remember?
yeah, that's
He had the mountain.
So there was one time I wasn't feeling well, and we actually invited you over and a bunch of other people to our house to play like Magic the Gathering and video games and stuff like that.
A long time ago.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be with it, but like
I expect
have
an invite.
I have a low grade fever, and I'm just trying to make it through. And so he's like, "Come on, dude! Like we're hosting, you got to get over this." I'm like, "I know, but I just like I don't feel 100%." And the next day, I go to one of those Care Now places, and I've had the flu for like a week, and she's like over here telling me to like get over it.
So you're telling me that your wife risked our lives?
No, I did. But
Oh, okay.
so since then, and it's just funny. Like when she hears this, she's gonna be like, "Are you really bringing this up again?" So since then, it's become a thing. Like whenever I get sick, I'm like, "Well, remember that one time you didn't want to take care of me, and I had the flu, and that was just a horrible feeling." So maybe I could have some chicken soup or something.
Yeah. You mind hooking a brother up with a little
But
TLC?
I would say, from my perspective, I feel like I try and take on as much as I can, as a dad. And this probably sounds like an old trope and stereotype, but like I want to take care of my family in every way that I can, financially or emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever I can do. And then when I do go down for the count, I'm not gonna lie, I like being little spoon, man. Like I like having somebody take care of me.
Yeah.
I like somebody coming to check on me. Hey, do you need anything? But that's the way that I am when the kids are sick or when my wife is sick. Like she got COVID and she felt like she's like, I don't want to burden you. I'm like, babe, I got you. What do you need? And like, I was there for her hand and foot. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's an answer right there.
No,
When our wives are sick, we do I speak for me, and I assume the two of you.
Oh, yeah.
We do everything in our ability,
yeah.
to
Everything we
take care
can.
of our wives. So I think that's probably what it was. Maybe it's just like subconsciously we're like, now it's our turn.
Well,
Right.
but there's some disproportion there because typically the mom takes care of way more of the household than the dad does. So it's adding one more thing on top of that. So I think that's where the resentment comes in.
Maybe in 1950 standards, but today there's
All right.
multiple incomes, and we all work.
I'm gonna pull my inner Justin out. I'm gonna I'm gonna be the one that people hate on this answer.
Okay, what you got?
And I'm gonna throw the comedy answer out first, and then I'll be serious. But the reason men act like babies is to help mom be prepared for when there's little ones around. Because if you can nurture a
It's a
dad,
test is what you're saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're just helping you.
Hey,
to
Mom.
be able. So no, okay. Now the honest answer, because we're little bitches. I mean, like that's. I really don't know.
Fist bump, and that's 60% of our audience.
Now, and then for those of you who know me really well, I never use the B word ever. So for me to say that, like it's I mean, honestly, we're just little bitches. Yeah. That's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, I love that we had like very articulate answers, and Kevin's like, "No, it's because we're fucking weak."
Do you guys want to sum
let's
it up or not?
I mean, we're save the funny answer for last, right? No, we're helping the moms. No, we're bitches. That's
After this
hands
episode
down.
drops, our numbers are going to go up.
Yeah.
Tangent on that party at your house. I have a very vivid. Has nothing to do with parenting or anything else, but I have this very vivid memory of being excited. I'm always excited to go to anything at your house because certain people are there that I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. This is great. And your sister was there, and she was hooked on Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'd be like, hey, so how's work been going? She's like, shut up. I'm trying to. Have you seen this gun?
good.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, that's cool. That game looks
Those
great.
are so good.
She was.
And it's
like,
funny because it was supposed to be
zoned.
like
So
a
fun.
LAN party, so everybody's playing the same game. She's like, no, I own this TV.
Yeah.
And this game. This is all I'm playing.
There are some people on one side of the house going, you guys want to play Magic the Gathering? We're like, fucking no. Some people going, well, we got all the video games. You guys want to play, I don't know, GoldenEye. And she's like, no, fucking Border, shut up.
this
If
is
you're
what
going
I'm
to connect to
playing.
this.
Yeah.
Did you guys know the only video game museum is here in Frisco?
I did know
I
that.
did know that. I want to do that.
Okay, cool.
My
All right.
daughter would be so stoked.
I would love to
do
go.
that.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Let's. All right, we're running on. Let's do one more. This is a lot of fun.
Let's do it.
You guys down for one more?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Listeners, I know you're down for one more. Who wants to do the honors?
We went round robin, so go ahead.
I gotta do the last one. I thought I did the first one.
Do the honors, bro.
All right, here we go. I hope it's not the
can't
one that's
believe
going to
this
cause
is already
World War III.
Gone an hour.
Here we go. This will be our longest episode. Oh, all right. So this question comes in from Corbin in Atlanta.
Hey, Corbin.
Corbin in Atlanta. Thank you very much for your question. Oh, fuck. If you could be a hungry hippo, which color would you be?
I don't like that. Put it back.
No, we're not putting that back. No, it's already been asked. Sorry, too late.
Color?
Yeah, what color hungry hippo would you be?
Green.
Can you look up the colors? I don't know what all the colors of the
I'm
Hunger
gonna
Games are.
okay. So
Green, orange, blue.
purple. I think purple is one.
There's only
Yeah, isn't
4.
there yellow?
Hey Siri, show me a picture of hungry hippo.
Hold on, everybody.
Some images of hungry hippo from the web.
All right, pink,
Have a look.
yellow, green, and orange.
All right,
Yellow, green, and orange.
Yep.
I have a very simple answer. I'm gonna be whatever color the table is tilted towards.
How many tilted tables
Smart.
do you come across?
He's got our
look,
hungry hippo
If
table.
we're playing it here, there may or may not be some sugar packets under each leg to tilt towards
I'm
me.
never playing poker.
But honestly, I'm gonna go for a color that's not on there, and it's black because I fuck
black
hungry
hippo.
hippos. I never win. So if it's not tilted to me and I can't cheat, then I don't want to play.
Wow.
Totally kidding. I would go with the what colors were they?
Pink, yellow,
Yeah.
orange,
Yep.
and green.
Oh, orange all the way.
Orange is great.
Yeah, orange. You want to know why?
Orange here too.
Don't ask me why. I don't have an answer. Just keep going.
Why?
No, don't ask.
Go ahead, John. What do you got?
Wait, hold on. What did you say?
Orange.
Oh, any particular
That's
reason
two
why?
oranges.
I like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say I don't really have a strong opinion on this.
Yeah.
I would say just what, pink, orange. What?
Oh, pink, orange, yellow, and green.
Okay.
Wasn't there
So-
purple somewhere?
Hey Siri, show me a picture of hungry hippo.
Well, okay. So
the hell
I'll
do
put
we
it like
get
this. I'll put it like this. If it's
Here are some images of hungry hippo.
Wow, Siri, how way to cut somebody off.
okay, so if it's me, my wife, and my 2 older kids playing, then I'm going to play directly opposite of where my wife is playing, so it's even.
No.
So whatever color that is, that's what I'll.
Okay.
You don't want to go right next to her and take her hungry ball? What are those technically called balls?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're balls, but what are they supposed to represent? Like
Food.
fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, steal your food from you. Don't want to try to do that so your kids
Wait.
could win.
Are they supposed to represent food?
I don't know.
Well,
It's called Hungry Hippos.
the game.
Oh no, they're fucking balls, man. I don't know.
Hippos are eating balls.
Well, I think we got time for one more.
Yes,
That was
quick.
fun. Let's do this.
Corbin,
Let's,
thank you
like,
again.
I don't think we're
Thank
ever
you,
going to
Corbin.
stop. All right. One of you guys pick. I don't want to be the one that finishes last. Here we go. One of y'all. Fight to the death.
I'll pick one, you pick one, and whoever's got the better question.
Oh, no.
would
John's
pick-
already got his hand in the
Okay,
cookie
all
jar.
right.
It's over. You have to wait.
All right. what
Here we go.
got?
Last question, second time.
Okay. This comes from Amanda in the Dallas area. How has your perspective of women changed since watching your partner go through pregnancy and childbirth?
Man, why'd you pick I saw that question come in on Facebook, and I was really hoping that we had more time to think about the answer.
I've been thinking about this since I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, I know, right? Me too.
Hated
hey,
women.
I have a good. No, hold on. I have good news.
Just kidding. Sorry.
No, good news.
Yeah.
We didn't read it. You got to go first.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, yeah. So I would say,
Oh, shit, he has an answer.
Admittedly, I used to tell those stupid jokes, the misogynist jokes, like, "Oh yeah, go make me a sandwich," and my wife would laugh, and we would laugh. Now
That shit's not funny
it's not
anymore.
funny. Yeah, it's not funny at all. But it changed for me. Because again, we did natural birth, though I don't think it really matters if it's natural
Right.
birth or
Anything, yeah.
or anything. But women go through so many biological changes
Holy shit,
as
do
they
they
get
ever.
pregnant, or,
Yeah.
or, you know, when they're pregnant. You know, their eyesight changes, the size of their feet changes. They have hormones going up and down and all around. I mean, it's absolute lunacy that's going on in their body.
Yep.
And me, I just, you know, I didn't have any of that. You know, I'm still me. Nothing has changed about me until it's time for me to become a father. So I would say the day that I saw her give birth to my first son, I made a vow to never tell a sexist joke again, because she is legitimately and literally the strongest person that I know and probably will ever know. So I would say, and I hate that it had to take that for me to realize that. But I would say that's really the catalyst for my change.
Right on.
I was actually going to have a really funny like tie into a previous question, but I agree with you so much now that the joke went out of my head. So I don't want to go next because I want to try to remember my joke.
I
remember it.
I think I'm right there with you. I didn't even, none of that stuff even came to mind immediately. I was like, I have respect for women. That's never really been like I've always been kind of, I grew up with a bunch of dumb dudes that were raised by their dumb dads, and sorry to all y'all, but you're dumb. And
And there goes the other half of our life.
but I was always on the outside going like, my family doesn't really talk about women like this. So I've never really had any like the go make me a sandwich woman. Those jokes were special case scenarios for me. Like if I really just wanted to laugh, I'll do something like that. But yeah, all the physical and mental shit that they like it's funny. We can't go anywhere where my wife's like, ever since I had a baby, I gotta pee every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like if
absolutely.
we're gone,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like that kind of thing. Yeah, you're absolutely. I don't want to reiterate the same stuff, but absolutely, like they go through so much different stuff
So
that I would never have to jack with. So,
So
what's your joke, Kevin?
So I used to always say when I got sick and I was being a little bitch that, you know, it was as bad as getting pregnant and having the baby. Let me tell you, fuck no. So, you know, those of you who really know us, we actually did go through complications after the C-section.
Mm-hmm.
And man, my wife is honestly the strongest person I know. I have even more respect for her now than before. Like I always respected her. That's why we got married. But now she's seriously like the rock that holds everything together, or the glue that holds us. Whatever metaphor you want, just pick it in your mind. But she is
all of it.
Yeah, everything. Like it's ridiculous. So now whenever I get sick, I'm just not as sick as a mom giving birth. Now it's more like a kick in the nuts or something. I don't know. Yeah. So it's down. My sick level has downgraded a notch. Still being a little bitch, but yeah, she's always been the strongest person I know. I'm very grateful that she brought the two boys into the world. I don't know how the hell she did it.
Yeah.
Carrying them around, even going through COVID, going and working downtown. I don't know how she did it. I really don't. And then to know that she had to get up every 3 hours after that to take care of them while she was still trying to recover. Holy shit.
Yeah,
So,
there's a whole level of expectation after birth for the mom.
Honestly, it's hard to answer because I don't think there's words in the English dictionary that describe just like how amazing women are to go through all of that. So if you don't respect women, I'll tell you right now, don't listen to the show. I'm not saying this just because I know a lot of our listeners are moms right now, or soon to be or gonna plan to be. But man, I don't know how you all do it. I know I couldn't do it. Yeah, just holy shit. So my respect level stayed high. It got higher. I mean, I don't even think Chuck Norris could do it.
Oh, dude, the whole time you're talking, I was like, how do we fit Chuck Norris into this? You did it. Good job.
You know, that's what I do. I just like that hidden fist. Do you guys want to do one more?
I'm down, yeah.
I mean, how long are we at? I mean, I'm happy to do more.
We're at like an hour.
We went from Hungry Hippo to how much more do you appreciate women? You either pull another Hungry Hippo style joke, or I do because it's my turn.
It is. This is it. This is literally round 3, final question.
I really
no
like
more.
This episode.
This is
fun.
You know what? We have to save these for episode 20. Nope, that's it. What do we got?
All right. This comes from James, and he wants to know if you were an item off the Taco Bell menu, what would you be?
What?
Quesarito.
That's not a. No, hold on. I remember writing all these down.
That's not actually what it is, but I love that you had an answer.
Oh, that was not the question?
Quesarito.
No.
Oh, man, I was about to go off of
Is this the one that's going to cause World War III?
That's no, I don't think so. That's a question that I got in a job interview one time.
For the record, it would be a quesarito.
Yeah, I could.
right, go ahead.
That would be pretty good. Now,
Love between a man and his quesarito. No, this one doesn't have a who's it by.
all right. So thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous. What is the best way you discipline? I feel like we've covered this before.
Kind of.
Yeah. The best way? Judo.
Krav Maga. No, so yeah, you got to go first. You read it.
I don't know. I always kind of feel like we're still like not into certain things. Discipline is something that I know my daughter's 10, but she hasn't required much discipline yet. To this point, getting onto her is like as bad as it ever gets. I've never really had to send her to her room. I've never had to take anything away from her. Chores. I like that answer. Sometimes I'll make her do some chores.
You punish her with chores?
Not really. That was a cop-out bullshit answer.
It was more of a,
Because for real,
hey, I
like,
don't want to sweep today.
She's yeah, and I don't. I wish I hadn't said that because the way you said that immediately I went. No, I don't want to associate shittiness with.
Well, I was just asking. I just because you said chores, you make her do chores. Like, is that in response to something that she's done, or
no?
Now you don't have to pay her no
Not really. I have
allowance.
this memory of my dad. I got in trouble for something, and as a punishment, he had me go do some chores. If I remember right, it was like charging the battery on the lawnmower or something, but it was a pain in the ass. I had to go pull the charger out, plug it in, we had a riding lawnmower, push the riding lawnmower up to where the nearest plug is and all that stuff. And the whole time I was fussing and being an ass about it. And he came out there and he goes, if you weren't in trouble, I just asked you to do this. It wouldn't be a big deal at all. But being a prick, and for some reason that stuck with me. Like, so I don't know why I even say the chores.
nah, it'd still be a big deal for me. Like, no, I do not want to go push a lawnmower. That's 3 to 4 times the size of me. Like, you're wrong, father. Sorry, I don't know what kind of lesson you're trying to teach, but it's not what you think it is.
One time on that riding lawnmower, I put it in drive and I got up. I had 1 foot on the steering wheel and 1 foot on the seat, and I was like riding it like a surfboard. And then I got too close to the fence and I jumped off and it ran through the fence.
That is amazing.
And I blamed it on my brother.
Did it work?
Totally let him take the fall for like weeks, and he was like, "What the fuck? I didn't do that." But nobody believed him. They were really like, "Who else is gonna ride the lawnmower?"
Nice.
Fuck Charlie. Anyway, go ahead.
That's amazing.
So the only way that's worked for us, because you're raising our voice and getting like that deep, no, don't do that, hasn't worked. But putting them in their bed for 30 seconds for a timeout when they bite or hit has worked.
It's like they changed their tone and apologized.
After 30 seconds and they get their little fit out and they realize, oh yeah, I do have another version of that toy, or oh, I really don't need that big truck, whatever. It just 30 seconds, go cool down, and we'll sit in the rocking chair with them, and then afterwards we'll let them out. But that's what's worked for us so far. However, it hasn't worked on the biting because they still bite, and that's
a kid thing.
not at 2.5. It's really starting to piss me off, but it's fine. I'll figure it out.
Bite them back.
You know what?
100%. That's what my wife would do. She would bite them back real softly, and like half the what your kids are doing, I'm sure. But
They're not named Clarice. I'm not Hannibal.
Clarice.
No, sorry.
Yeah. So for me, it's we're big believers in positive reinforcement and communication.
So you say good job on hitting? No, I'm just kidding.
So that's
sorry,
That said,
joke.
though,
Bad joke.
We shouldn't do that. Good hit.
We do take electronics away because that's what they try and do a lot of the time.
There you go.
If we're not out skateboarding or swimming and stuff like that. If we have something planned, then hey, if you keep doing this, you won't be able to go to this event or something like that. So we do dangle some stuff like that in front of them. So I would say whatever they are most attracted to at that point, but I want to make sure I follow it up with like, hey, do you know why you can't go to the birthday party? And then they explain why. So I don't just like go make them do something. I follow it up with with a conversation with them.
So take away something they love.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry.
Speaking of taking away something they love, this is way off topic because we never do that. Mm-hmm. Our little dudes this week got the weirdest thing. One of them always has to have socks on. The other one, don't put socks on him.
That's how I would tell them apart.
Yeah, well, we have been, yeah.
Give them nicknames, socks or no socks.
There you go. But yeah, anyway, you said take away something they're loving. Like, well, right now that would be socks.
Guess who's
oh
about
my
to be
God, guess what
barefoot?
happened, guys? Yeah.
Something
there you
came
go.
to mind while you were saying all that, though. I feel like growing up, grown-ups were... My friends were always in trouble for something. Everybody was always grounded, which teenagers, fine, whatever, that happens. But I feel like punishment should be the same as, like, foul language. Like, says me who can't watch my mouth. But, like,
Well, nobody
if you,
can.
If you hold on to it, it has more of an effect. Like if my daughter does okay, and then I'm always punishing her all the time. Like, oh, you called me butt face. You don't do that shit. You call me sir. Like, okay, she's punished for that. And then she acts up some little way, and I'm punished for that. And she stayed up too late, punished for that. Like all these things. Like at some point, it's still fuck it. I'm gonna get punished anyway. So
that's actually why I started smoking cigarettes. Believe it or not, I always got accused of smoking cigarettes, even though I didn't. And I was like, fuck it.
That's
I'm
why
going to
I'm a
start
bad
smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting accused of it anyway. Might as well start this, you know.
that's why I'm a bad
addictive habit.
employee. Absolutely.
Dude, that's why I can't grow hair. People are like, dude, you have the best hair. I'm like, fuck you. Bam. Forehead for days over here.
Yeah. All right. Smoking. Yeah. Bad behaviors caused by bullshit.
Yeah. I wouldn't, you know, condone that. I mean, I was a teenager.
definitely.
I was 15 years old, and
Don't smoke, guys.
yeah, don't smoke.
Yeah.
Well, this was a really fun
Dude,
episode.
I love this episode. I can't wait for episode 20 now.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Same.
just skip everything in between.
Yeah, seriously.
Go straight to 20.
I'm down.
Dude, so if we didn't get to your question, you submitted it. Don't worry. It'll end up in the envelope of death.
I want to encourage you all to continue adding questions and
Yeah.
commenting on the stuff that we
Always
put
send questions.
out. Yeah.
If we don't get to your questions, again, you know, you can be a super fan or a fan over on Patreon. But definitely check us out. You guys are our sponsors right now. So unscripteddadlife.com. Check us out everywhere. You can see a countdown to when our next show is. Find out where to listen to us. You can find out how to interact with us. All of our official social links everywhere. Follow us on Facebook, wherever. Go check us out.
Yeah,
We
thank
do
you.
appreciate you. We would not be here without you. So please don't think we're just, you know, high and mighty. No, we know we're here because of you. We want to continue to bring you content. Thank you all much. We have big plans for you in the future. We just have to get these baby steps out of the way. Oh, baby steps because we're dads. No, all right, not working.
I'd still be hanging out whether you guys were here or not. I'm just saying.
Aw,
It's fun to hang out with you. Sorry, go ahead.
that's like a Hallmark card.
Keep talking.
I don't have anything after that. That was so cheese sauce. I just want to end it right here on the warm and fuzzies.
We should.
Okay.
Sip your water.
Bye.
All right. You know what we really need, though?
Oh, I was hoping we got over that. Bye.
Bye. Nobody wants to say we need to sign off? Aww.